Welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, and we're really happy to see you here today. We are working on a really cute log cabin. Now this is she's learning to quilt or to sew things together and make quilts, and she's having a really good time and having a fun time doing it. And this is one of her projects. I've actually got two more here. And for this stitch out, where it's an AM flower in a bright pink thread, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of the back. It is from what is it? Gentler Time, Riley Blake Designs. And I just thought it was really cute, so I wanted to show where you can see the little houses with the fabric colors. Isn't that awesome? Riley Blake Designs pattern. Sorry, there we go. Sorry if I said that wrong. Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet. Okay, so this is the backing, and then I pieced it together so the seams matched really, really nicely, and you probably couldn't tell where they started or stopped. And this is one of the quilts that I finished completely. I trim them, bind them, send them back. So, and this is, I think the binding that she wanted for this one was going to be like so cute and adorable. So, yeah, I think it'll look nice. All right, let's continue on with it. I just wanted to share the back so you could really see it. It was really cute. Okay. Don't usually get a chance to share the backs around here. So, all right, we're just going to resume. Okay, here we go. And it's about, what, an 8 or 9 inch block. I think it's adorable. I love the colors. I believe it must have come from a kit. It's got lots of matchy fabrics, just different colors of them and so on and so forth. So how pretty, right? And then she didn't want anything too busy because she thought it was busy enough already. So this quilt measures about 42 by 42. Perfect for lots of sizes, for what, you know, even a great little picnic blanket. So yeah, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love the thread, the fabrics, like it's like a little flower or like an acorn. And then, yeah, lots of pattern to it, but very nice and bright too, very cheery. And hopefully with spring coming on very, very quickly, very excited by that. And flowers will be in bloom, that's for sure. We still have about 2.5 feet of snow on the ground, but we're in for some warmer weather this week, so I'm hoping a lot of it will just kind of melt right into the ground, and then be very encouraging for my daffodils and crocuses and tulips to come up. So, very excited for that. Spring is in the air. Yeah, I gave her a few choices for the threads. I mean, because they're hiding behind this quilt here. I pulled out some blues, I pulled out some greens, I pulled out some yellows and purple. Even though there really wasn't a purple in here, I thought maybe even that little light tone of a lilac would have complemented the quilt quite nicely. And of course, there's lots of white spaces on the back of that as well for those that color of thread to pop through. So it's going to do 2 rows. So after the first row, I cut the threads, the machine will come back over here and reset itself on this space here to stitch out the second row. And then when that's all done, I get to roll it, mark it, roll it, and then make sure it's all set up for the next 2 rows. So this is a 4-row stitch out, and the flower, it ends up being from about here to here, so we can measure that. There we go. $11 about the peak of the tip of the flower or the leaf there. It's about an 11-inch stitch out. So 11 inches, 11 inches, 11 inches, 11 inches, approximately, say 10 and a half-ish. So. And that was our latest 12-hour live stream project. And once I get that quilted up with some really lovely backing, it's going to be up for sale. Very pretty. I like the thread choice. I really do. I think a lot of them would have popped, even the greens and the blues. The blue was a little dark, though. I thought maybe it might have been a little bit too dark. But love those pinks. Pinks and red look really nice together. Some people don't like them together. I don't mind them. I did a pink and red like little house, or a pink and purple little house with some red accents or something. And I thought it turned out nice. I think we're more used to mixing colors than we ever were before, right? Because I think we just have more colors than we ever thought we could have now, right? And the creativity of people making their own fabric in an instant. You go onto a website, you do this, you do that, and boom, you got your own fabric and own style that you like, right? You can take your kids' drawings and put them out onto a piece of fabric, and then from that you can make it as a duvet cover or a pillow, or there's like, you know, so many different options. And with, you know, trying to keep ourselves busy and creative and chipper, sometimes, you know, you got to bust out the color and just have some fun. Yeah, it's got a couple nice big leaves and then a really big flower. It's a good size. It's almost like the size center that fit right in one of these squares here. A little bit smaller. And you can tell on some fabrics it's really going to pop, and in other fabrics it's just going to blend right in. Very nice. And this shouldn't take too long to finish up. And of course it's trim it, bind it, and then get it back to my customer. All right. While it's doing his locking stitches, I add a couple more just for good measure. And then the last one is to always bring that thread, that bobbin thread, up to the top and then clip it real close because it's already been knotted. And you can let the head move itself after you hit continue because you're done the row, or I move it over, just, I don't know, it's just a habit, and then I'll go continue. And it will find its spot where it's starting, and then off we go again. Look at that beautiful yellow. Absolutely stunning. So pretty. Yeah, this is going to turn out really, really nice. We've got a couple other projects to work on for her. And I know I like letting them choose. Like, I'm like, do you have any ideas for stitch outs? Would you, and here's some really nice thread choices. But she could have said, no, I wanted black. Or I wanted, you know, I want the darkest of the dark or lightest of the light. So I'm glad she chose this really bright pink. That's for sure. It's lovely. Sometimes just watching Walt is mesmerizing. It's very relaxing, actually. Just watch him do his thing. He knows what to do. Oh, love that color combination, that yellow and the blue with that pink thread. Very nice. That's very pretty. That's super cute. Very nice. So do most people, you cut your fabric from your stash, or do you work on kits? It's been a mix for me when we first started doing the quilt shop, to give projects to work on, or things we could give away to, you know, the people who help support us. You know, for a chance for them to win something. I bought a few kits to help do that, but I built a few over myself, not necessarily a kit, but, you know, from my stash of what I want to make. Like, this is half my stash, or all my stash, but some of the fabric was gifted as well. So just kind of curious how people buy their fabric. And then what do you do with the leftover kit fabric? Just chop it up into bits and stick it in your regular stash? Because I've got like boxes and bits and bobs, and I'm like, I don't really want to separate the fabrics because they're all kind of the same. But I don't know. It's not much else you could do with the stuff. So, besides, incorporate it into what you already have. All right, that's enough for me and Walt. We will see you guys real soon. There's the Friday video, which is the weekend project, which we're gonna pick something else that we're going to do Christmassy, because we're going to get our Christmas fabric out to be working on the binding tool Christmas star on the weekend, okay? So big hugs to you. Thank you very much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Don't forget to hit the buttons and the bells below so you don't miss anything, and you're part of the team of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. So thank you, big hugs, and we'll see you soon.